welcome to a new episode of the series on the Geek, not just another Geek Podcast Network. I am Steve.
I'm Christopher.
I actually say to my left is Christopher.
Yep. I said my name.
I know. We will be doing episodes 4 of Arrested Development and the 4th James Bond film, Thunderball. So let us get into Arrested Development. It is the Key Decisions, episode 4 from season 1. Do you want to give a synopsis?
Yes. So basically, the main point of the episode is, or one of them is, Job wants to do a magic trick and escape prison in one day. So he gets sent to prison and doesn't escape. And then there's more plots of he wants to marry his girlfriend, but he can't because he's in jail now.
No, he doesn't want to be with his girlfriend.
That's why he goes to jail, but then...
Did you watch the episode?
Yeah, I was tired.
Alright, let me...
Yeah.
You're tired, it was 1 o'clock!
No, we watched it before.
It was in the afternoon, it was the first thing we watched.
Oh, it was?
Alright, let me do it. Job attempts to break out of prison.
That's not fair.
For a... Well, I don't need that. Job attempts to break out of the prison to avoid Marta, who is getting too close because she is talking about family and they're family now. So he asks Michael to go to the Emmys for Spanish soap operas ceremony, and they have a connection. There's also a subplot where Lindsay is trying to save a tree, not trying to save a tree, depending on the mood she is in with Michael. Yeah, that's the episode. So what do you have for your notes?
Big brain.
Or just, paying attention in general helps.
I just wrote down what my favorite scene was.
Okay, let's go with that.
Well, I have 2.
We have notes. We're very professional.
Ooh. I have 2. I don't know if I should go first.
Yeah, go.
Okay. Well, the first one is, there's a scene when he's trying to swallow the key that he's going to use to escape from the prison.
It's a good scene.
And he just puts the key in his mouth and starts drinking stuff and eating stuff, hoping to swallow it. And he fails, but at the very end he gets it.
But he's covered in wine and yogurt.
And so Job went about swallowing the key to prepare for his escape.
I think it's the party for the Emmy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Buster doesn't have his glasses, and he starts talking to a stand of chips, acting like it's a person.
Because of the hat, unpopularly.
And he can't see because he doesn't have glasses.
And Lucille too thinks that he's hitting on her, so Lucille too sends him a note, saying they want to go out
on a date. Have we seen her before?
This is the first time we see Lucille too.
That's okay.
Also, this is a Ron Howard production, so Clint Howard is the guy in the tree. That's Ron Howard's brother, who's in everything he does. The best line for me is when they're at that Emmy ceremony, and they're all Spanish people because it's a Spanish,
Spanish thing.
Emmy Oscar party. When Lucille won, goes, "A sea of waiters and no one will take my order."
And Lucille was mingling with the elite of the Latino Television Academy.
Can I get a vodka tonic, please? I'd like a vodka tonic, please. Vodka tonic, please. A sea of waiters and no one will take a drink order.
This is... I don't know, honestly, I know we keep talking about this, but I don't know if you can make this show today. I think people will get too upset. But this is poking fun at those people, the people who actually do this. They're so ridiculously in their own bubble that they can't comprehend. They're all very selfish people, except for Michael. And they can't comprehend helping other people or, Spanish people aren't waiters and things of that nature. So,
yeah.
Also, we have the first, I've made a huge mistake from Job. This is the first time he says that in this series, we will hear it 1,000 more times.
I've made a huge mistake.
What did you think overall of the episode?
It was funny. It was one of the better episodes that we've seen so far, especially with the funnier scenes and the more just like side plot that connects to the main plot.
The interaction between Job and his father and Jill are very funny. He just wants to play catch, and his father's teaching baseball to like the inmates.
Oh, what's that guy's name?
White Power Bill.
Oh yeah.
He goes up to White Power Bill and goes, "You got a dirty ear," and pulls a like coin from his ear.
And everybody starts calling him
dirty ear Bill. Like White Power Bill's got dirty ears. And then at the end,
he gets stabbed.
By White Power Bill. Once he gets shivved, he goes, "White Power," and Joe goes, "But I'm what?"
There you go.
White Power!
I'm white.
So, yeah, it's a very good episode overall. The tension, and then at the end, of course, too, Job, he says, I made a huge mistake, because he says to Marta that he wants to be a family, and that's when he says, I made a huge mistake. But George Michael definitely wants to, yeah. And then
he does mention that the reason what he said was once he breaks out from jail, he was gonna break up with her.
Right.
But since Michael didn't bring the stair
car, yeah, that's
we get the stair car now,
which you can see in Civil War.
Civil War.
Yeah.
You said Civil.
Civil War. That's what I said.
It sounded like you said silver.
No, what is it? Silver. Civil War. You can see the stair car. You can see the stair car in the big fight scene at the airport. So that's a good Easter egg.
He said that if Michael actually brought the stair car, then he would have broken up with her, and then Michael would have been able to date her because he broke up with her.
Yeah, the interaction in that scene between those two is double meaning, because he was talking about breaking out, and Michael thinks he's talking about his relationship with Marta. And the only reason why they stopped Joe from jumping, because
it's all the paperwork.
Yeah, the security guys didn't want to fill out the paperwork, basically.
So they just walk over and tase him again.
Rate the episode 1 to 5.
4.
Well, okay. I'd say 3.5. It's good. It's a solid, funny episode.
It's getting there. It's getting to like.
Oh, it's already. In my opinion, it's already there.
It's there, but it's getting closer to 5 stars for me per episode.
All right. Let us get into Thunderball, the next James Bond Sean Connery movie, the 4th one. After which one did we just watch? Your Eyes Only. Not From Russia with Love. Was that the last one?
Nope. It was.
Whatever the last one was, I forget. No,
I didn't like it.
Well, you can look at it. I forget what number 3 was.
Yeah.
You can look at it in Letterboxd. While he's looking it up, I will do some synopsis for that one. Let me.
Golden Finger.
Oh, that's right, Golden Finger. That's
I did
right.
like that one.
Yeah.
Never mind.
James Bond. This is going to IMDb. I have my little notes here. James Bond heads to the Bahamas to recover 2 nuclear warheads stolen by Spectre. Agent Emilio Largo is an international extortion scheme. Basically, Spectre steals 2 warheads, nuclear warheads, and they ransom the United Nations. And there's some scenes where you see them like, oh, we're gonna have to pay, this doesn't get caught, and that kind of stuff. This is James Bond becoming what most people think a James Bond movie is. There's a lot more quips. No.
Oh.
There's a lot more quips and like one-liners and comedy. The spy work is actually toned down. What do you think?
Oh, I thought it was very sneaky, like spy, like when he's in the water trying to find, like when it's to me it was a lot of spy stuff. He's like more detective type work, and he seems more get the information, then do stuff to get more information, and then we'll get to my thoughts in a few minutes.
Keep going.
I'm just gonna say what I think of. I hated this movie so much. It was so slow. I thought it was terrible.
I don't think it was terrible. It's not my favorite Bond movie. you can see the more, like he said, I guess there's more detective than I even realized.
It's just so slow.
It's not just slow, it's just dull. There's slow parts in From Russia with Love, but they're interesting. They're trying to find a happy medium between the comedy of the James Bond and the action like slash like
comedy.
Detective
Yeah.
of it. Q is, you get more Q gadgets this time. This is like where Q starts becoming Q. Like he's not just a car. It's like more smaller gadgets, and obviously they're gonna help along the way.
Yeah.
And
every gadget he gets in this movie, he ends up using in this movie. Every time he gets a gadget, he uses it in the movie so far.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Q's there for. There's a lot more James Bond girls in this one. He kills one of them, like straight out.
He kills.
Well, he sees an assassination attempt on him.
And her, like, goons shoot her.
Right, as they're dancing, he turns and shoots. Yeah. You get the sharks in the pool. That's Austin Powers references this in the Austin Powers movies.
I mean, I thought that was a good scene. There was good scenes, just it didn't appeal to me.
Yeah, this one's very low on the total poll for me too. It's just this one doesn't know what to do with itself. It doesn't know if it should be taken seriously or if it's gonna lean in more toward the comedy part.
Yeah.
The quips and the one-liners that James Bond has become known for, which really you don't see in the first couple.
The four we've watched are also a hit or miss. Like, it's either good or bad to me. There's none that were really in the middle.
The first two are solid. No, I'd say the first three are solid. From Russia with Love was really good.
I liked From Russia with Love and Goldenfinger. The first one and this one is just to me.
Well, Dr. No, you have to build the characters for
Yeah.
people who don't know. This one is just land, sea, and air. He's all over the place in this one. Like, it's just...
And there's a lot of random, like, jump cuts. So, like, he's doing one thing, and then, boom, he's doing...
Sean Connery is getting older. He's not really... Well, he's still in shape, but he wasn't... No, he's still in his prime, but he's just not into it as much as he was. Like,
you can tell he's losing interest and wants to, like... not do it like he
doesn't want the physical activity as much.
Yeah, he wants the more slow paced, like actual spy stuff.
Yeah. So what did you give it
How
on
old was he
Letterboxd?
during this movie?
I don't know.
I gave this a 1 star. It's 1 for me.
I don't think I gave it like 2. It's not 1 star.
I can check. You gave it 2 stars.
So
it could have also been 1.
This is the only Bond movie where we get a glimpse of all 000 agents in one shot.
Okay, so that's what that was.
They're summoned to the briefing about the missiles being taken. We also see the other agents from Spectre, also in the chair that electrocuted the guy who was stealing money from the head of Spectre.
May we talk about how long the trailer was? Because we watched the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It did not make me want to watch it.
Old-fashioned trailers are made to be like 3-4 minutes long.
But the thing is, too, the trailer showed all the good parts. Like, only the good parts. So when we got to those parts, I'm like, oh, I already saw this. It doesn't, like...
Well, every trailer does that now.
I know, but it showed more. Like, feel like it showed longer parts of the good parts. Trailers now also show the little bits of, like, the in-between parts of, like, setting stuff up and...
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this was every good part about this movie put into the trailer to show what it is.
The final James Bond movie directed by Terrence Young, also. The girl that Sean Connery was dancing with when he was escaping from Fiona also appeared in the Casino Royale 2006 movie, playing poker with Daniel Craig.
2006, that was a year after I was born.
This is some interesting little trivia bits that I found on here.
So he's been doing this since 2006, Sean.
For U.S. audiences, 2 Bond movies were released in the same year. Goldenfinger in 1964 in January, and then this one was released in 1965 in December. So we got double billed on that one.
That's not one year.
Yes, it is. January 1964 and December 1964.
You said 65.
I'm at 64. Alright. How much do you think? This is budgeted for $9 million.
Okay.
How much do you think the box office was?
How much do you know the last one?
I do not.
This is gonna be big. 201 million.
Come on.
201 million.
Oh. It was.
I feel like that's super big.
So let's look up something else. It was. What did you say? 121 million.
I said 201 million.
141.2 million.
It was gonna be too big.
I'm trying to see
What that is in today's money.
what that is in today's money. Hold, please. We're back. According to the inflation calculator, year in 1960, I put 1963, so let me just update that. 1963. 1964, $141 million would translate into $1.13 billion in today's
That's a lot of money.
in today's money. So definitely a success. We'll get a next Bond, and I think the next Bond is the second to last Bond. I'm not sure it is. I might want to check before. This is your job.
It is?
Yes, I tell you this every time.
Oh yeah.
Your job is to make sure you know which ones are next.
Thunderball.
Homeschooling's
The
tough.
Spy Who Loved Me, I think. That's what it says.
Why don't you just go to the list?
No. I was right. You only live twice. You only live twice. We have
Right.
the steelbook. Looks
So-
pretty.
We will watch that next time. And any final words on how are you feeling now overall for James Bond as a series?
Very good. It's
Very good. You just hated this one.
No. Let me explain. Very good up until like this movie.
So overall as a series, what would you?
Overall, it is good.
What would you rate it right now?
Right now, I would give it an average of like 3.5 stars for like all the movies together.
Okay.
This, if it was just like the previous two, it'd be about 2.5.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's
I'm excited to switch to a new Bond soon because I know we're coming to the end of Sean Connery.
we have 2 more left.
So I'm excited.
Well, 2 more Eon Bonds, and then there's another Bond down the line that it's not in the canon, but it's a James Bond movie. So that'll be a side one that we do.
Either way, I'm excited to move into a new Bond soon, like new actor for Bond.
Okay. We'll see how it goes. All right. Follow us on the YouTubes and thumbs up us,
Heart.
subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and follow us on Facebook, Not Just Another Geek Podcast, and on Instagram, Not Just Another Geek Pod, and we'll see you real soon.
Remember, drink your martini shaken, not stirred.